Look at what Volvo did. Safety driving exercise. Amazing. Oh, park here. Park there, okay. Good morning, guys. I'm here at Sungai Besi Airport and check out what's behind me. Look at the whole thing. Alright, Volvo is doing their big safety driving experience. Alright, today, tomorrow, but I heard the RSVPs are full, more than full. So these are all the cars that are available today for all the customers, attendees, and of course from us, the media, to come here and experience. And they're gonna have instructors. They're gonna have the instructors that will teach the customers or potential customers on safety driving techniques. And of course, this is partnered with Pirelli, Generali, IKEA, and Puras. Okay, now I know what Puras is. Non-toxic, non-carcinogenic. Anyway, yeah, you know, from my experience is that even there are a lot of seasoned drivers who even go Genting Run with us, who have had multiple cars over the years. They actually don't even know how to sit properly in a car. When you sit properly, you can drive properly. I've seen so many people who doesn't even know the correct seating position when they should have, you know, in a car. Okay, so the whole setup is this mega hangar here. All right, and then of course over that side will be the track, and then of course they put up cones and all that. You have high-speed acceleration, braking, elk test, slalom, and the likes of it. Okay, doing those with all Volvo's vehicles. And I really like car makers doing these things because it's actually very eye-opening for people who have never done it before. Of course, I'm in this line for more than 10 years already, so I've had the privilege of experiencing all these things from multiple car brands, okay? And that contributes to how we're able to, you know, not go into weird situations because of all this, all right? Now, the music is annoying, I know, but, you know, to liven up the mood. Now, these are the things that I spoke about, you know, in my other videos. You know, when your car is driving, you fall asleep, you go off the side, and then you hit an embankment, and then your car flies up and land. That is when it breaks a lot of people's backbone and pelvic bone and all that. So Volvo designed this into their seat that when the car detects run off road, all right, it will release this thing. And when your car launches up, because they study every single car crash, so when your car actually go off the embankment, I mean, if there are no cutting or piping and all that, right, it's gonna just roll safely. But most of the time, when you roll off and you're gonna hit something, and then your car will launch up, and by releasing this, the seat structure will collapse and take the initial impact instead of your backbone or your pelvic bone. Okay. So there are a lot of inventions and innovations that Volvo has done over the years. That's why it is such a well-respected car brand, okay? And these are some of the merchandisers. And this is the very famous Uncle YS. Good morning, Uncle. Alright, so these are all their stuff. First catalytic converter, which we all remove now. Three-pointed seatbelt was invented by Volvo. You know, the booster seats that are integrated into their cars. Until now, there are many cars who don't do this, alright? Now look at this. This is the S60 Recharge, they call it now, because plug-in hybrid, and they go up to like 60-70 km. S90, my favorite is the V90, okay? It's still ever so good looking. A very long sedan, you know, very beautiful car. Yep. Here, the V60 that makes Volvo sedan so popular in Malaysia will be the S60 and V60 series. If you brought your kids can actually play here. Look at that, the kids can have a fun time here. Alright, and of course they have food and all that, and some displays on their co-sponsors are here. Okay, and that's the XC40. I think we're all very familiar with Volvo models. You know, I was kind of hoping if they can, you know, bring in the EX30 or whatnot, the XC60. All right, and of course my long-time favorite, the XC90. All right, so nice execution. All right, those are the awards that Volvo won over the years. Okay, yep. So this is the day, and it's gonna be cool. All right, and for those of you who are coming here later or tomorrow, this is what you will experience. All right, and later on when I go out on the airfield, and of course I will continue to record more of the experiences today. All right, cheers.
One there, and one is just on the other side.
Rolling off here.
Then they split into two groups. One group will turn left and do these exercises on the left, which is called lane change. Let's walk through the exercise. While the other group will be in front, so it's like an L, right? So
Safety
the first
driving.
exercise, what they are doing is essentially they line up here, one car at a time, right? And then they will accelerate up to 60. I'm not going to do that. But essentially it's to simulate you're driving on a highway and then something drop in front of you, which is that center cone.
Yeah.
And the idea is for you to be able to swerve and control your car, only then you brake. Right? So now it looks, the gap is quite decent, but as you go at 60, you need to do then this, right? So they will do a couple of runs at various speeds. Yeah. So this exercise is the lane change. Right? So a good place for you to be positioned is, I guess, on the side, right? As the car is coming in.
Yeah.
Right? And then you hear the tires squeaking and all that, right? So that's the first exercise. Let's go to the second one. This one has no braking. Yeah? It's a lane change to avoid obstacles. And they do the second exercise, which is here.
Yep.
Come in, and here they do emergency braking, right? So you floor, throttle all the way. If you throttle all the way, when you hit the first cone, you're around 65, 70.
Yep.
And then you just slam on the brakes as hard as you can. Okay, so they do a couple of warm-up this way. And then once they get comfortable, we're going to close this lane. And then we ask them to repeat. But when you slam the brake, you have to steer away from the danger.
Yeah.
Right? So activating ABS. We find a lot of customers who own Volvo never actually activate ABS on their life. They don't have what customer who complain. You know, when I press the brake, right? The brake actually kicks back, like something wrong with the brake. I said, that's the ABS activating. I thought there's something wrong with my brakes.
Yeah.
So these are the two exercises that you do with the BEVs, right?
Okay.
Then they go back to the hangar, swap, then they go back out with the PHEV, which is the XC90, the V60.
Yep.
And then they'll do a couple of exercises. One is acceleration. They will accelerate from standstill up to the cone. It's up to them what sort of speed they can reach, like to build up their confidence. And then they also do slalom on both sides towards the end.
Okay.
So for here, I think if you want to position yourself in the middle, you only see the car passing by very fast. So probably either on that side, you do slalom, or on this side. Because the group is big, we split into two groups towards the end. So the slalom will be. So here for the Mina, there's a competition element. There's also a prize, actually. So here they do the slalom. Right, slalom all the way, go to the U-turn, and then come back and try to brake within the the square.
Yeah.
If you don't brake within the square, 5 second penalty. Right? Okay. So here, I guess this would be the position where you can position the cameras.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice.
So these are the 3 examples.
Thank you. Thank you
Alright.
so much. So yep, everybody's taking their turn to conduct the safety driving experience. I really do think that it's really important for car makers to do these sort of exercise for their customers, especially in the EV era where cars are so powerful, accelerate so fast, you know. So yeah, what's going on with this car? This guy is not rolling. What is this person doing so slow? Ah, I get it. It's like a limit. Their speed is limited to do this braking, you know. So yep.